Friday, March 27th, 2020. Today, we are out of our clean and jerks into some hang, meaning that barbell staying above the knee, power snatch. So our hip crease is staying above the knee as well. We got 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So with this type of rep scheme, we want to think in terms of form, 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 form. So everything should be form-oriented, not weight-oriented. I know we're gonna put our scores in for the weight, but think in terms of weight not being the issue, but our form. We want our coaches looking at this. So video and post that to the members page. We're happy to take a look at what you have going on, make some comments, kind of get some different things out there, see what we can help you with as you're doing them. So coming across the board here, we don't really want to build too much. We want to find a weight and stick with that weight all the way across. I'd say on 3 reps with 5 sets, somewhere between that 60 and 70% of your 1 rep max would be a good target to hit so that we are getting good form, keeping everything nice and tight, lats engaged, making sure that we're really just focusing form, 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 form. We do not want to put the barbell down each time either. We want to come back down to that hang position again and reset, go back into the hang, and then get that barbell back overhead. WOD for the day is for time. So pretty simple, 5 rounds, 15 back squats, RX weight is 115 and 75 with a barbell, and 15 cal row. So this to me, again, says unbroken, unbroken, unbroken. Trying to build some stamina here, not a heavy load. 15 back squats. So think about the load being something that we can manage all 5 rounds unbroken with, and make sure that, again, you're getting a hip crease below the knee and you're standing all the way up, opening that hip and locking those knees out. We're gonna modify the back squat because we're at home, we wanna get this WOD done. Anyways, we got some different modifications. Use a sandbag, try and get as heavy as you can. Grab a buddy, maybe your wife or your husband, squat them. Grab a kid, grab a dog. I don't know if your dog's gonna like that very much. I know mine wouldn't. A rock, a kettlebell, maybe a car if you're really, really strong and you wanna modify up. A tire, a lighter load. Let's say if you do have something where you think 150 is gonna be heavy, but you do have your barbell, maybe 95 pounds would be a good way to look at it. For your 15 cal row, if you don't have a rower, we're looking at modifying that to a 100-meter sprint. You can still hit that as an RX button so that you are getting that sprint. That 15 cal should be, again, really fast and hard. For those that we're looking at, for the men 1,000 to say 1,400, you should really try to push up on the upper end of that calorie row per hour on this 15 calories. If you're normally able to do 1,000 through, say, 30 or 40 calories, we want to see this hitting 1,200, maybe 1,300. Same thing for women, try and get an extra 100 calorie out of each one of these pulls. So as we move back into the build, we've actually got 2 WODs for the build. Today we have WOD 4-time 20 wall walks. So it's laying down in the push-up position, pushing up, walking those feet up the wall, and then again, this is where people fail epically, falling off the wall. We want you walking back down the wall as well. This is 4-time, but take your time. It's gonna burn your shoulders up pretty good. Maybe modify the rep scheme to 15 or 10. If you don't have a wall that you feel comfortable is gonna support the load, maybe drywall or something, we can also hit 20 alternating single arm dumbbell presses. So grabbing a heavy dumbbell, we're gonna do 20 of those on each arm without any kind of dip or drive or anything like that. So when we say 20 alternating, we want 20 on each arm, 20 on each arm. That's really 40, so I do apologize if that seems a little bit confusing. Then we're gonna go into another WOD for our built WOD. We have 100 doves, so this theme keeps coming up with our double unders. We want our community to get that skill down. So we're gonna be really pushing hard for double unders and muscle ups, but you can modify this if you don't have a jump rope to jumping jacks. You can modify the number of double unders down to what you feel is a pretty average for, say, a minute to a minute and a half of doing double unders, or an AMRAP of singles and doubles. So get as many double unders as you possibly can in that AMRAP, and then move to your singles. You're gonna go right into 50 kettlebell swings, 53 and 35. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a gallon jug. You can use an odd object, modify the weight. If you have a lighter load or a lighter kettlebell, you can go lighter. If you have a heavier one, go heavier. You can even swing a dumbbell. So find that odd object, just swing it. Try not to use anything that's gonna be too wide to hit you in the legs or something, but 50 kettlebell swings. Again, think in terms of load being the equivalent of this, or even the odd object being something that's hard to hold on to, that's maybe lighter. Think of that. And then 25 thrusters, 95 and 65. Again, you can use dumbbell, kettlebell, 2-gallon jugs. You can use an odd object, you know, one in each arm. You could even use just a kettlebell in front of your face, coming down into kind of a goblet squat, going back up. So just get the thruster done, but hopefully all of these things will be unbroken. That's what we want to look for. Again, if you're working for the double unders, you're trying to get those in sets of 20, maybe it's 5 sets of 20 or whatever. So coming back, nope, that's nobody breaking into the gym. I know it's pretty exciting that they want to get back in here, but that is just something else outside they're working on. So we're modifying this WOD for our at-home WOD, and we still got our back squats with an odd object, something we talked about a little bit earlier. But at home, we're gonna modify that row, because most people don't have that rower, to 15 alternating weighted lunges. So you can use a vest, kettlebell in the front rack, dumbbell in the front rack, an odd object. So something that you have there that's gonna make it a little bit tougher, or just do body weight. Whatever feels good here. It's 5 rounds, so it's not gonna be easy, but make sure that if you can, get something in those hands or get them on that body. Make sure you're hashtagging that Black Hive home, and make sure you're getting those scores logged in for your teams as usual, so that next week when we get into it, we're already in the style of it. Can't wait to see your scores here. I can't wait to get mine done. We'll see you guys in the next one.